Really excited about the win, the performance by our guys, and the result, and be alive for another day of play and training going forward. Hats off to Cornell, tremendous team, tremendous season, and a very difficult opponent. Honestly, I think it was a really touch and go to start the match with the amount of time we've been off. It's been like over 2 weeks since we've played, so I think things were pretty tight, but I think it was a typical tournament game. We started being able to play ourselves into the game. Game changed a lot with the red card, but I was very, very proud of our team and our reaction. We were able to get out and create a goal-scoring chance with pushing Lassa into the box and the PK there, and certainly a big moment for Arnaud to step up and finish there. Going in halftime, yeah, big challenge for the guys. We knew it was going to be another 45 minutes. We're going to have to work our rear ends off and stay disciplined and find our ways to goal, and I think we almost did with the Grenning and off the corner kick. So there's 1 or 2 sniffs at it, but otherwise just the guys were warriors and defended their rear ends off for the 45 and just got a tremendous result. Really proud of them.
Coach, dropped 4 of the last 6 going into this game, and you guys have 2 weeks to prepare. What do you think you, either offense, defensively, just overall as a team, what you guys practice on in the 2 weeks that you transcribed into this game today?
I think just coming back to our values, what we want to be in terms of our identity as a Pitt soccer group, which I think is probably just willing to fight to play. Our willingness to do that together collectively was a big piece of it. Nothing else has really changed. Like I said, I don't think we were able to show really what we're capable on the ball today. But I think being able to advance today and have that game underneath our belt I think there'll be a stronger Pitt in the next match.
Coach, how did you notice your team, their mindset changed once they went down to 10 men, and especially defensively? How did you see them, I guess, just coalesce more and stay strong together throughout the last 50 minutes of the match?
I saw it happen on Monday's practice. I think the way the guys trained and played for us and what we asked them to do, they were very willing to do it, and I think we just made a lot of growth there. There's been enough guys here who've experienced tournament games and have tasted what it means to lose, and I think they were just very willing this week to put forth the efforts that you saw today. It was the same efforts they gave me in practice all week.
At halftime, what was your message? Was it a stay back and defend, or what were you hoping for your team in the second half?
We're hoping to find ways to put pressure on the ball. We thought that there's a couple of situations where we prepared for a plan A and a plan B in terms of the way we thought Cornell might attack us. So how we're going to put pressure on the ball, stay strong, stay disciplined, not give up any restarts close to goal or anything like that. Even throw-ins as Cornell's lethal on that, so we tried to be disciplined there. And we also felt that if we could do a better job of securing the ball a couple times, we were going to have a sniff at goal. We thought we could do that.
How key was your keeper today?
They did a great job. Real proud of him. I gotta say that he's next to me right here, but no, I think he stepped up tremendous when the ball was being launched into the box, particularly the last 10-15 minutes. Did a really good job. He settled it. He read situations in terms of risk mitigation, in terms of how to play out of the back when we could, and just pretty pragmatic in terms of his, a little bit different than what we normally do, but it was a way to survive and get another chance to play.
Cabral, what did it mean to get your first, I guess, NCAA tournament win, starting in goal, and also just seeing how your defense was there for you every second of those last 15 minutes when you're down to 10 men?
It meant a lot. This time last year, we lost in the first round, and I still feel responsible for a couple of the goals that we conceded, and so it's kind of a full circle moment for me to be able to play tonight and have a solid performance, and really all the credit goes to the guys. I mean, playing with 10 men is very difficult, and they ran with everything they had to make sure nothing went in. So,
What was going through your mind on that final free kick?
Save the ball. Really, I knew we were only had a minute or two left in the game. Tried to make sure the guys were organized and calm and knew what they needed to do, and really just get set, be balanced, focus on the ball, and try to keep it out of the net best I can.
You know it was over off the kick, or did you think it was going in?
I thought it was over off the kick, but had to make sure I had it covered.
Coach, what does it mean to have someone like Michael Sullivan next to you? You know, can play center back and do anything you really ask of him, and played a really important role tonight.
Yeah, he did. He really did, and obviously we missed him in the last match. But once again, this kind of goes back to your other question. Is this started on Monday or last week? Mike trained in several different spots, so as did some other guys, and qualities we were expecting actually for him to be doing it in a different manner. We thought if we had Cornell went to plan A, had them in their half, that he might be a guy to be able to provide us with certain passes, unlocking the game, as you know, as you said, as a midfielder, seeing the game from back there. So he was able to step on up and seamlessly drop back in there. That's fantastic. And you know, we've got some guys. You know, Guy did the same thing in some spots there, and you could see some of the big one-on-one defensive plays. You know, look at even Luis in the back there. So the guy's versatility was key for us.
Michael, what did you notice from your team, and when you guys went down 10 men, and also just how ready were you playing at center back? I know you've done it earlier this season, and also played a right back as well. So how much of a shift was that for you? Was it just pretty seamless, I guess?
No, I think I'm very happy with the guys and how they reacted to going down to 10. We looked around and we go over for the VAR. We always talk about it. How are we going to regroup? How are we going to go out after that and be able to take it to the other team? And I thought the way that we regrouped in that situation was fantastic. Everyone looked around. Everyone said they knew what their jobs were. They were going to go out and execute. And I thought we did that for the next 50 minutes. And I got to give credit to the rest of the guys. Yes, I trained at center back, but I'm not traditionally a center back. So the guys around me being able to help me, Sven be off my right, Nicky off my left, and Cabral behind me, just talking, communicating, and being able to have someone in my ear the whole time just helping me get the job done.
Coach, what did you think of that red card decision?
I haven't seen the play at all. To be honest, I haven't seen it in action there, so I don't know. I just know he was tossed out of the game, and we had to play a man down. So, yeah.
Coach, how important has Arnal been for you guys this season? You obviously scored the penalty, but it seems like anytime he's on the pitch, you guys do pretty well in terms of possession and creating chances for your attackers to go and score, and also stay strong defensively.
Yeah, I mean, Arnal's been a key piece from the beginning, just like so many of our guys. I think it was just a really testament. You know, obviously, Luis has taken most of our penalty kicks, and I think that was the bigger testament, was the fact that in that situation when he had to step up, he got the job done and showed his class. And obviously, it's always more difficult for the guys hitting PK when they have to go and review it, and you're sitting around and making that decision. So just a really good performance there, and yeah, he helped out with so many of the. I mean, he's known for keeping the ball for us and moving the play, but you know, look at how many times he won headers for us today, defended and picked up second balls, pushed people through. So I think that was just an indication of the way the whole team did. They did just a great job.
For either player, I know you guys have lost the last two coming in here, so does it kind of feel like there's a bit of a weight off now that you've gotten that first NCAA tournament win and are advancing in this tournament?
Honestly, no. I think this team's done very well focusing on one game at a time this year, and yeah, it's great we got a bye in the first round, but our focus was on this Sunday, apologies. And now after the Sunday, it's okay, it's great, we won. How do we focus on next Saturday? I don't think we look too far ahead. I don't think we try and dwell in the past. Yes, you mentioned we lost 4 out of our last 6 coming in here, but it doesn't feel like that when you go into practice every day and you train as hard as we do. So I think just taking it one game at a time, and the way that we can step in this coming Saturday is going to be a big piece of that.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Jose. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.